So I'd like you to think about the different sensations that you might feel when you have these different foods. So having a peppermint tea versus having ginger tea. Having perhaps some watermelon versus some cayenne pepper. What are the differences you might feel having, say, for example, a green tea versus a glass of red wine? So these will give you an idea of the energetic nature of the food. In traditional Chinese medicine, we talk about the energetics. And basically, this just comes down to as simple as, does it tend to have a cooling effect on you or a warming effect on you? So the peppermint tea feels like a way to cool down. The ginger tea, you'll tend to feel it warmer. So even though you can drink both hot or cold, regardless of the temperature you actually drink it, you'll notice a difference in the cooling effect or the warming effect. The watermelon versus the cayenne, it's pretty obvious that the watermelon is going to have a more cooling effect on your body than the cayenne peppers, which are definitely going to be on the heating side. And then even though you might drink your green tea hot, it tends to have a more cooling, calming effect on most people than a glass of red wine, which maybe makes your face feel a little bit warm or flushed as you feel a little bit warmer. So in Chinese medicine, we look to the energetics of a food to help us to choose and balance our own body's tendencies. So if we tend to be always cold, we may want to make sure that we include more warming foods. That doesn't mean you have to go only warming foods or only heating foods. Maybe you're cold and you don't like spicy hot foods, but there's definitely warming foods that you can include, and vice versa if you tend towards hot. You can also look to the season. So if it's hot out, you might choose more cooling foods like cucumber and zucchini and watermelon and lemonade and some of the cooling foods. And then if it's cold out, you might feel like you really want to get the root vegetables, your soups and stews, and your more nourishing, warming foods like ginger tea, turmeric, those kinds of things. So traditional Chinese medicine will help you to balance whatever's going on in your body as well as what's happening with the seasonal and the weather.